My horror fans and friends, a new trailer just dropped for an upcoming independent horror film. So today we're going to go ahead and do a reaction for it. If you are a fan of horror, please be sure to drop a like and follow for all content revolving horror, especially if you are a fan of independent horror. I always do my best to bring light to some of the upcoming independent films and just some of the independent films in general that haven't gotten the recognition that I feel they rightfully deserve. Now, this new film is called Azrael, and to be honest, I really don't know much about this film other than the title, and it is a film that is produced by Shudder, and it stars the lovely and oh so talented Samara Weaving. Not only is it a pleasure to see her back in the horror genre because I feel that this is a genre that she absolutely thrives in, but it's also really dope to see her working, on another independent film, especially with an actress of her stature. You would think that she'd be taking on more mainstream projects, but again, the fact that she's still in the independent horror route, I think that's super cool. I do know that this film premiered at some festivals a while back, so there are a handful of people who have seen this film already, and from what I gathered, the people that have seen this movie had nothing but high praise for it. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Interesting concept. Definitely sounds intriguing. Oh shit, in theaters. Nice. Alright, so that was a pretty solid trailer. For the most part, it was pretty tame, but I got a feeling that that's something that's actually going to work in this film's favor. Part of me feels like this might be a film that you want to go into blind, but I gotta say that's definitely a compelling concept of life after the rapture. Um, I was thinking about diving into the plot synopsis and kind of getting a better understanding, but again, I think I'm gonna want to go into this blind, um, if nothing else, just to see the performance of Samara Weaving, because again, it's a pleasure to see her back, and I didn't know this was getting a theatrical release, so this is definitely something to check out on the big screen. I'll be there night one, and again, I'm sure you've heard me reiterate this, but support independent horror films.